An industrial dispute arises when what happens? There is a demand made by workers in connection with employment or non-employment, and there is a refusal by the employer on whom the demand is made, and that will result into what? A dispute. Why do we have to resolve disputes? We have to do that because we need to meet the objects of the organization, our interests as a worker, and the interests of the employer as well. And if you don't have those disputes resolved, what will happen? There cannot be that conducive environment to enable you work towards attainment of those goals. So there is a very important need for us to resolve those disputes at the workplace. Essentially, we say that the terms of engagement, and for that matter, the collective agreement or the individual's employment contract, must specify the procedure you must use to resolve trade disputes. Normally, one would say that at the workplace, there should be that kind of understanding that when we have a dispute, this is the way we want to go. Will it be at the standing negotiating committee level, where management and labor will sit together to resolve the matter at the first step? Will it be a situation that we have to go to a third party? And that's where the National Labour Commission comes in, where we want to go to a third party to find a solution to our disputes. So that the first time, we need to try to do that, resolve the dispute within. Normally that's how it will go. If you're not able to do it, then we invite a third party to help us. Now, if you look at Section 153 of the Labour Act, it tells you that this is a basic requirement in all collective agreements. You must do that. It should not be ad hoc. There should be a laid down procedure you need to follow, which of course will bring about what? Fairness to all parties in that endeavor. It's not going to be at the whims and caprices of anybody that for this dispute, you must have one or two people doing it. No. The procedure must be known. And I believe that's what we have at the workplace. As per the labor law, from Section 153 to 158, we have the procedure spelled out as to how we resolve our disputes. The first thing we're looking at is facilitation, which is referred to in the Act as a negotiation process, whereby if the matter is referred to a commission as a third party to resolve the dispute, then there will be an attempt to see whether you have complied with the provisions of your terms of engagement, as captured in the collective agreement or as per your own individual employment contract. And if it's a case that it's a unionized environment, then of course, the Commission will help the parties to find out where is the fault coming from. Is it a non-compliance with a section of the contract? Then you try to resolve it. You are advised to resolve it between yourselves. But if that doesn't work, then of course, you will move to the next stage, which is mediation process. Then you'll be assisted by a third party for you to resolve the dispute that you have. There, you still have ownership of what is being done. The third party, that is A mediator will help you to understand and resolve the dispute. And the settlement decision you make is for the two parties, but not of the Labor Commission for that matter, no. You are only helped to understand the issues and to find a solution which will satisfy the two parties. It's not anything which is imposed on the worker and employer. Compulsory arbitration is triggered under two key situations by the law. One, if a party decides or has intention to call a strike, then that is when the Commission is given that mandate to handle the matter through compulsory arbitration. Or, if the party involved is an essential service provider, then of course that matter must also be settled quickly. That is when compulsory arbitration is applied. All decisions are made to help peace prevail at the workplace. And it is expected that the parties will always try as much as possible to resolve their differences and get back to work towards attainment of the objects of the social partners.